Hey everybody, this is Narrendor. It's been a while since I've made anything, but I was just exploring in the Hinterlands the other day and found this neat little glitch that actually allowed me to jump off the edge of the map and or rather break out of the map. And I know there's other videos on this, and I ended up looking it up just kind of to confirm, like, can I actually go there? And it is a thing you can do, so I figured I'd do a little something. And so yeah, I just wanted to make a little video showing that. So first off, I'm starting at the Dusklight camp. We're going to the area behind the dragon nest in the Hinterlands, which is where you fight typically the first dragon you encounter, which is the Ferelden Frostback. So I've already killed her, and so I've gone and explored this whole area, and here, I'll just get going. I don't have anyone in my party right now because there's really no combat. Oh, there you are. Alright. So, what we're gonna do is just kind of make our way over there. We might run into some walls, and we'll definitely encounter some dragonlings, but we shouldn't really have to worry about them. It's just me, and even if they throw fire at me, it's not a big deal, because their mama's not here anymore. So there is a ladder in the side of the wall that it's searchable. Like I was just looking around for loot, and there was suddenly this ladder that pinged on my radar, and I found that a little odd, being that it is stuck in a wall. So where you go, this is where you end up fighting the beastie, and you end up there, and that's where the location shows on the map. So you'll need a mage to get across this thing, because it's one of those little energize areas, and you'll have some flavor, banter, because there was apparently like a dwarven either mining or some sort of operation over here, and so there's some loot in this boat, and but where we want to go is, let's see if I can ping it real quick. You don't want to fall into the water because it's not wanting to show up. If you fall into the water here, it ports you like way back over here for some reason. Like I don't know. So like quite far away anyway, and okay, it's not wanting to ping on my map. There it is. Okay, so see how it's in the wall? It's literally behind those rocks. So what you want to do is get in here and kind of, there it is. So as soon as if you stand right here, you should be able to mouse over it, and you can interact with it, like not with your F key, but with your right click. And then once you get to the top of this, you want to spam your jump key. And to do this, you're going to need, see, I don't know if it's possible on a mage. Apparently there is a kind of boost jump or rush kind of skill for warriors, but I haven't played a warrior, so at least for me, I've got my little evade skill, which allows me to make this jump. So yeah, it puts you in combat momentarily, but that's about all you need. And you come over here, there's another ladder that you have to click on. This one you don't have to jump off of it, but yeah. So now you're up here, and it's pretty straightforward. You just have to use your little cheat jump, and have to kind of angle this right so you don't get stuck or fall off of it. Yeah, you have to be a little careful and make sure that you do not overshoot it, or undershoot it for that matter. And once you're over here, you're actually going to turn left. Well, I'm just turning right in a circle, but you're going to go along this cliff face. There's nowhere really else to go. I mean, you could jump in circles around this burning tower, but what you're going to do instead is jump towards the burning trees and just kind of hop and slide your way across these guys and kind of up the side of the cliff. So now you're behind this dilapidated one that you jumped around before. And yeah, so there's this nice little beach down there that you can't typically get to. Like, this is about as far as you can go without this little go around. And you're going to do the same thing here, kind of behind these trees. There's some blocks, or not blocks, rocks. And you see it's kind of starting to come apart map-wise. Like, from a distance you wouldn't notice, but when you're up here, you see it, and there's totally a hole that you can fall into down there. I haven't really given that a try, but I don't plan to. There's a couple places like this where you just kind of fall. And you can run around the bottom of that, but I like jumping across this. Or falling. That's good too. Anyway, so again, you don't want to go in the water. This, you want to go across right here where it's shallow, because if you go into the water there, it thinks you died. And it ports you off the edge of the map. So now we are technically off the map, and if you look over there, there's Skyhold. So it's all part of the same big map, and so we've come quite a distance, and typically your party members can only go as far as like that dock. Alright, so now for the fun part is climbing this mountain. Let's see, I think we go this way. Yes. So you just kind of shimmy up here and sometimes get stuck. Okay, maybe I'm going the wrong way. I forget sometimes. Oh yeah, it's here. There we go. So of course there's more places to fall to, not your death, but it's a kind of a trap. Is that? Okay, no, I thought this was like a shard of some sort. So you know, we're kind of behind the map. Here is a nice little hole that is inescapable if you fall down it. Like earlier I was just messing around and jumped in here thinking that I could void jump somewhere, but that's not really possible. Yeah, and so you could go and hop on top of those rocks, or if you're like me and you like to climb every mountain, you can do that. Mostly by jumping and skidding. But yeah, all this space is fully explorable if you can get here. There's a ton of water over there. I fell off of the cliff at some point, but yeah, like I don't know if that is reachable from another point on the map. Probably not. But all this stuff, you can totally climb around on it, and I thought that was really cool because you have some, like, I'm falling. Well, oh. I didn't die. Amazing. Okay, well, that was unexpected, but I'm glad that I didn't die. Let's keep that from happening again. But yeah, you have some opportunities for different screenshots out here, and I'm thinking maybe if you just run from the dragon, I don't know if she'll follow you and try and blast you out of the top of here. I don't know where her movement stops. So yeah, but it's pretty neat. I mean, you can run around up here, and you can even summon your mount. You could go a little faster. I haven't really gone in that direction yet, but this is a bit more fun. And, oh, these trees are pretty neat. They follow you. And you can go right through them and they'll just kind of spin around. So yeah, they're fake trees. It's pretty fun. So if you look like down there, now that you're up here, you can totally climb around on that stuff and take different screenshots. So I'm sure that's how people have done flycam stuff with, well, I suppose if it's a flycam, you don't really need to climb, but regardless, they could get some cool shots of the Ferelden Frostback Dragon while she's in her nest. You can take caps from up here. Otherwise, there's, I don't know, I find this big gray cloud over here kind of gets in the way, but, you know, what can you do? But, fun fact, once you are up here, it starts kind of loading other stuff, and, I don't know, if you go down there, you might not be able to get back up, but, it saves you up here, so you're, yeah, here we have the map little notification come back up, so technically you're still in the map, you're just high up. And nice little floating bit of rock over there. There's a shard over there. So if I would stop long enough to actually like look at stuff, it would start loading in. Oh, it already is. So yeah, that stuff's loading in now. But no, it's pretty neat. That it looked like castle stuff for a little while. I don't know what that stuff is, but we can check it out. I'm probably gonna fall off a cliff again at some point. Oh no, it was a keep. I was right. See? So that's something you can run up and down. I forgot about that. And that camp should just be down there. I think so anyway. Oh yeah, we're just near it. Yep, it's right down there. So now we're just at the top of this waterfall instead. And plenty of nice view. Anyway, so I'd love to like climb way up there at some point, or even higher, because I love breaking the ceiling. And I've done it on Guild Wars, I've done it in Mass Effect, and I was just really happy to find this here. And another thing is, if like your party members can't follow you up here, I just didn't make a party just because there was no point, but their banter will still trigger, and you can still hear them as if they were right behind you, of course, and yeah, so I just thought that was really neat and that I would share it, because I saw that ladder and suddenly, like, I must go. It was bugging me. I was just too stubborn to give it up, so I'm glad I didn't. Alright, so have a good night, guys.